nanosecond is about this big.
It's the period of time between the traffic light going green and the taxi behind you hitting the hooter.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
That
Grace Hopper.
That is not a nanosecond. Oh,
yes, it is. Grace Hopper, the American computer expert and rear admiral, explained that a nanosecond, at the speed of light, a nanosecond, the light will go about this distance, about 9 inches.
Somebody's got their YouTube.
Yeah, you can. I'll give you one. Guess who? Well, I'd just like to inform you that we have a couple of minutes before this this thing that's happening. This what do they call it?
Launch.
Yeah, that's it.
A rocket launch.
Yeah, that's it.
If you want to get technical.
Yeah. If you want to get technical, then okay. I'll put it over to the launch, and we'll see what's going on.
And meanwhile, who is Gravity Guru today?
Oh, that's the big $1 million question for the Peanuts to try to figure out.
That's a more recent one. That photo looks like it's probably taken in the 50s.
56.
Morning, Peanuts. We've got Carl, Sam, Brainery, Aaron Armstrong, Lunzag, Demon Orb.
The Professor was in there somewhere.
Yeah, Professor was there earlier, I see. Carl.
Yeah.
And who we got on? I've got Alan, got Pip, we've got Jen, Farmer, Peter. Got no idea who that is, and Mippet. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you, Gravity. We don't know who you are.
Yeah, I like the fact that it's and Mippet. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm only joining you for the launch, and then I shall be going off to make more video.
Make more video.
Don't take us on Doppler.
Video.
Don't forget my premiere at 3 o'clock, Alan. There might be something very interesting for you in it.
Okay.
Oh, yes. What are you trying to say, Pip?
Nothing.
I've seen the
I
title.
mentioned no name.
Yeah, I've seen the title as well. Thanks, Pip. Yeah, I think that title may very well apply to me, so I don't care.
I haven't looked at the title yet. That's a spoiler alert.
I think that can
later.
apply to most of us, to be honest.
I'll wait later to see that.
Half of us wouldn't be here if we weren't.
Correct.
Yep. It's quite a good one, but there's a special bit dedicated to. I didn't say your name, but
there's something wrong with the rocket. It's leaking.
Oh no, we can't see though.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. There you go. Oh, you want to see it too? Oh, geez, you don't want much.
No, I'll go.
You don't want much, do you?
Watch it on my own.
There.
It's not leaking. It's just keeping pressure.
It's venting.
Yes.
That's what it does.
Yes. If it didn't vent, the pressure would increase too much, and it might just pop.
My mum had a different name for that whenever I did that.
That's called farting when you do it.
Oh, you're watching Ray's one? Oh no.
Yeah.
I love the landing of these things.
Well, we need audio, but I don't know which one's going to be the best one. That one's got audio.
Oh, SpaceX will. Yeah. Reds really sucks with his distance.
Yeah.
SpaceX.
That's it. That's the one I've loved.
Yeah. Three, 7, 5, 2, go.
Whoosh.
Woo-hoo!
Oh, I just missed those power lines again.
Daddy, just stay on one stream. What the heck?
I think it is so cool how Astronomy Live wrote the software to follow these things.
Yeah.
It's just
so Astronomy,
damn
stick
cool.
it on. Oh.
Stop moving it.
I'm impressed that Astronomy Live has now got a Blackmagic 4K to record this with.
Yeah. See what I like is this is just a Starlink launch, and there's 155,000 people watching SpaceX's channel. I love the smell of paraffin in the morning.
What the fuck?
Oh, look, it's coming back down again.
Don't you start. It's coming back down, but yet at the same time, it's still gaining in altitude. Whoa. That's magic. Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh.
There we go. Shut down.
Oh, I love this shot. The separation shot.
Boom.
Boom. Gone.
Now we'll
Fire that up.
the landing this time.
Turn the key, light her up. Here we go. Watch out
I
for
love
the
how
mouse.
I love
watch
how
out for
fast
mice.
it starts glowing. Look at that. When do they let the rats out to run around up there?
Any minute now.
Oh, here we go with the fairing.
Boom. Oh, look at that. Curvy work.
Sunrise.
Oh, did you see the one where they had the camera on the fairing itself?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That fading shot was good when you just seen the sun.
Yeah. And if you watch the camera on the right, you can see when it switches between the two cameras is that one side is in shadow and the other side's in sunlight.
Yeah, but that's just CGI.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah, it's all CGI. Because this is all physically impossible because they can't get past the dome that nobody's seen. Not for a bit.
Yeah, they're going to say that's all bubbles and water.
Oh, there goes the mouse. Oh, it's not. Look at them. There's no end of them. Blimey.
Oh,
Look at it go.
But look at the bubbly water.
Oh, yeah, all those bubbles look. Yeah.
Red's just got it coming back now, Terry.
When are they going to start using the other one?
I know, I like to see them on land better.
What the ship, the other ship you're talking?
Yeah,
well, that's the land on the ship. But
yeah, they've got two, but
yeah,
I'm not sure. I've got a funny feeling the other one's still being built.
They used it a week or two ago.
it's usually I Still Love You, is it not?
You've got, of course, I Still Love You. Just read the instructions. And the one they're still building, and it's my favourite one, if you really know where these names come from, it's called A Shortfall of Gravitas.
It comes with, what is it? A
shortfall of gravitas.
Oh.
It's an in-joke. All of these names come from a series of science fiction novels. Oh, here comes the entry burn. Boom. Mm.
Oh God. Do they always lose the signal because of
Yeah.
ionization that happens?
No. What
Well, they lose the signal. for
they
a while.
generally lose the signal because the barge moves and it's transmitting up to a satellite. And if the barge moves too much, it loses the signal to the satellite. But sometimes the barge doesn't move that much and you do see the full landing. But usually, because you've got a rocket landing on the barge, it makes the barge wobble a lot.
Does look quite rough though.
And they've got a very tight link to the satellite. And if the barge moves too much, you just lose the signal. That's all it is. Oh, come on. Show us a live one. Here it comes.
Oh,
Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
Yes.
Yes. There you go. No signal loss. Brilliant.
Oh, no.
Outstanding.
All right.
You want that, you morons.
That is just.
Great paint job. Look at that.
Yeah, look at all the soot.
Yeah, you can see what colour it was.
Yeah. And you can see where the landing legs were when
Yeah.
it first did that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
that's what
Did that
colour.
entry burn.
That's the colour it was. I was hoping to see a ferret or a mouse or something.
There were some things moving. Yeah.
She's a cutie.
There you go. It'll be several minutes before they start deploying the satellites.
That last shot with the trajectory really shows you that great circle route from everywhere along the American East Coast across to Europe, coming over the top of Scotland and down, and kind of then down the east coast of the UK a bit.
And yes, just for Brain, you're in the side chat. If you want some new science fiction to read and you haven't touched Ian M. Banks, then yes, look at the Culture novels that starts with
Hey, look. The Earth is curved.
No. You lie.
No, it's flat. Look, it's flat.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yes, I told you it's flat.
Having a look out the window, see if I can see it going over. Fat chance today.
Where did the mice go?
Not a hope in hell of seeing it today.
Nope,
Given it's 10:30 in the morning and the sun's out.
And it looks as if I would see it too.
Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful day out there today.
Did you guys see the tracking that Astronomy Live did of the space shuttle or the space station during the day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that was so cool.
Yes. Very.
I mean, he really knows his stuff. Pick up something invisible and nail it. Wow.
Very clever guy.
Yes, that drone ship is the only one they've got operational at the moment. There was another one called Just Read the Instructions, but that was taken out of service 5 years ago. And they're currently working on the shortfall of Gravitas.
It's gone backwards. Whee! You just see it in the background there.
Yeah, there it goes.
Whee!
Cool.
Space.
Yep.
Quite
you can
handy
see the
having a
set.
big light source up there so you can see stuff.
Boy, this has gotten so much better. It's gotten so much better than when I watched John Glenn.
Should hope so too. Bloody hell. You did it right.
Oh. These people steal $57 million a day. You think they could have a camera there?
What, you think they could transmit the data across that lovely flat Earth? Oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
That's why they can't, because it's not bloody flat.
Yeah, and I guess it would be, and of course, it's a bit difficult getting another ground station right where they would need it, between like, I'm guessing they're using.
Go on, mute the music.
Mute the music, Terry.
That's better.
Thank you.
I'm guessing they're probably using Goonhilly Downs.
Yeah, see, the graphics coming up in a moment.
For this side of the pond.
That shows it perfectly. It's out in the middle of the bloody Atlantic.
Do you know, I would have been able to see that today.
Well, could they just build a big tower that goes all the way down to the ground and
down to the Mid-Atlantic Ridge?
You go,
yeah, piece of piss. No worries.
They put cables down there. Why can't they put a tower?
Careful, you're starting to sound like a flat earther. You could lay a cable on the seabed. Why can't you build a tower that would be thousands of feet tall? Yeah,
I've been hanging out with Bansa.
That'll do it then. Yeah,
look, that's going to come almost. That would be a perfect pass.
I would have seen that today.
That's
really a perfect pass for me, because it
Wales next, isn't it?
Well,
yeah, and it's going to come to my north. It's going to come to my north, northeast, east.
Yeah,
which is my best direction for observing at night, because it's where the least light pollution is.
Yeah,
it would be my southwest. Well, I still would have seen it.
It'd be to my north, and I'd still see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
well, north of Ireland. I'm just fucked it up.
For me, sort of about 330 to about 80 degrees is optimum for bearing.
Are all of us in sunlight at the same time here? Or at least right on the edges of it?
Terry Mippet and cool won't be.
don't know about the Aussies. I think it might be dark in
Oh,
Aussie
that's
land by
such a
now.
scan. It's from right over the Isle of Man.
Seeing as how it's the
Nuts.
middle of winter.
I thought that would give you a hint, Jen.
What? I'm sorry, I missed.
I
Oh,
said
you?
you said am I in dark or light? Well, can't you tell?
Well, you could be in an interior room with no windows. I
Yeah.
didn't make that assumption.
the
You just
cur-
described
the
Terry's
curtains.
life.
I'm not
Otherwise
a flat.
known
I'm
as
not a flat
Australia.
earther. I'm not going to make an assumption like that.
Or he's just got the curtains drawn like he usually does.
Yeah, but daytime I can open a few doors and whatever.
Well,
I'm going to wait.
it's 4 in the morning here, so that means 4.
Hey, I'll
in
open the window.
There,
I'll open the
plus-
window. Does that make a difference? There you go. The window's open.
plus like 3
Right.
hours.
So you're central
So-
time, aren't you then, Jenny?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 20 to 8 in the evening in New South Wales, Victoria, and
Okay.
Tasmania. I've actually got a full set of clocks on my desktop for everybody's time zone that I talk to.
I've saved them in the world clock
have-
on my phone.
I've got random.
I have my phone set up that way too. I just didn't look.
If I click the actual clock on the front screen of my phone, it automatically goes to world clock, and I've got Perth, Austin, Sydney, Miami, and London.
And I also get weather reports from all my friends around the world.
Oh, look.
It's got
Because we can. I love doing that shit.
Yeah, well, I think I'm going to love you and leave you guys because watching. I would have sat and watched the launch anyway, but I really must get on and start recording video.
Fair enough.
Okie dokie.
Well, then quit talking and get busy.
Oh, that's not
See
Later,
ya,
guys.
Alan.
Bye, Alan.
Bye.
Good night.
Oh, Ireland, so annoying. I would have seen that.
I can talk to Ellen that way because we're the same age.
See where
Have
the
we
wee letter is at the end of the word. That's me.
Yeah.
The letter's over me. I can see it. It's a big tree in the sky.
Concave Earth.
So do we need to
Convex
see
Earth. Concave Earth.
Do we need to
No.
see the deployment of?
Not really. I've seen them before.
We need to
Yep,
see
I've
the.
got a big word over me right now. Amazing.
Is the ground shaking?
No, not yet. It hasn't quite reached yet.
Do we need to see the rest of the satellites being deployed?
No.
No,
No.
I think.
Not really.
Well, the first
The launch
few that
is
got
open.
deployed, I could just play them in a loop, and that'd just act like as if they're all getting deployed.
Oh, you could see two of the other satellites that had launched. That flicks back to the other view again. You'll see them over Earth.
Yeah, flip back.
Come on, flip back. Oh,
Oh,
I got no control.
I know.
it's past me now.
It's whatever they're displaying. Who's that? That's Everyday Astronaut. So that's.
I'm watching I'm still watching the SpaceX feed.
That's SpaceX. SpaceX
Yeah,
are
that's
flicking.
one camera.
If SpaceX seem to be flicking back and forward.
Oh, there it is.
Where?
You can see one of them over the sea. Oh,
Go
there
back.
was some debris.
Fred Bale says the ground should be shaking, ladies. Fred's arrived. Oh, it's over you now, farmers, Alan. That was quick.
I think Chris in the peanut gallery is trying to talk to you, Mippet.
I got him.
What a soup.
Well, it will be quick because it's doing 5 or 6 miles a second.
Yeah. I waved, nobody saw me.
Looks like it's going backwards on one of them.
I think what doesn't help is they've got a camera on either side of the second stage, but they've tipped one of the views round, so it always looks like it's looking the same way. And I think that's what confuses a lot of people.
Well, it's in Holland now. Anybody in Holland see it?
Is it coming over Australia?
It might.
I don't know. I'd have to see where the Great Circle route
Tonight?
goes. Rotate the Earth around a bit more.
It's going to go over the Middle East and down, so it might.
It didn't seem excited enough to come.
Behave.
Now, we'll get back
Coffee's like that,
onto it.
fun.
Yeah, if they switch to that view, not that one. Well, even that one it looks like, because the Earth's rotating that way. It's supposed to be going that way. I'm confused.
Heavens above.
No, that makes sense with the
Yeah, that one.
approximate
That's
location where they
the
are.
one that confuses me. I'm thinking, well, the Earth's rotating faster than the rocket's going.
Doggo.
Anyway. Oh, there's a dog.
Murph, 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 Murph.
Bark.
What goes Mark?
Jenny.
A dog with a hair lip. Sorry. That's terrible joke.
Where's that present you left me, Peter?
Homework, stream homework, Terry.
That's the one he gave me. Only one there. Only one Peter dropped, so it might be the one.
Can't seem to find anything that's showing where these new satellites are going. No.
Closed caption.
That's a pity.
Bugger.
But I can tell you that the ISS has just crossed, literally just crossing the coast of Brazil into the Atlantic Ocean, doing 7.66 kilometers a second, or 4.76 miles per second at an altitude of 260 miles.
Which means if it was flying at sea level, it would enter your horizon and leave the horizon on the other side in less than a second.
Yes, but that'd be quite an impressive trick, given it's got all the aerodynamic properties of a brick.
Well, I know, but just imagine what it would be like to see something come past you that fast.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, it's knocking on some. It has a period at the moment of 93 minutes. That's how long it takes to circumnavigate the globe. 93 minutes. I mean, that's knocking on some.
It's approximately 17,600 miles an hour.
Yep.
Superman's faster.
Yeah, but he's such a bitch.
He wears his underwear on the outside.
I know. What's that all about?
I don't know.
Extra protection.
From what? From what? The Germans?
From human
To quote the great scene, fuck me, Tommy, what have you got down your trousers? It's protection, isn't it? Protection from who? The Germans. I love that film, Snatch. That is just brilliant. How do you know it even works? The Starlink mission is now... is that the Black Sea? Which sea is that? It's now crossing over a very hotly contested area of the world that's got lots of sand in it.
Come on, behave.
The more I look at the Gravity Guru's avatar, the more that chap reminds me of my old chemistry teacher. I'm damn sure it isn't my old chemistry teacher.
Well, you would have learned a lot if he was your chemistry teacher.
I know, but he really just looked. Oh God, I'm trying to remember his name now. What the hell was? But lovely bloke, but he spoke with a lisp.
We haven't heard any clues yet.
No one's had any guesses yet.
Oh. I ain't got a clue, but that is a more recent photograph, I'm sure, than some of the antiquated ones we've had before.
Okay, I'll guess Albert Einstein.
No,
definitely not.
Might not tell you any clues.
Oppenheimer.
Oh well.
Trying to work out where the satellites are at the moment.
What has Peter given me? If flat Earth, you don't believe Mandela effect, do you believe the Bible then?
No. Of course not. Believe the Bible what?
I found the perfect Pride logo to fix this.
Starlink is now passing from Syria into Iraq. Give them away for all you happy people in the sands. If you're not too busy trying to kill each other.
How do they interpret these very vague wordings?
What do you mean vague? Everything is the literal truth.
Okay.
Because the book says it is. It's the word of God. How do you know it's the word of God? Because somebody told you it is. So it must be.
What is this? What is this crap?
I don't know.
I got no idea. Peter gave it to me to watch.
It's Peter's fault, is it? Okay.
Yeah, this is a Peter's fault.
It's somebody named Stars Are Angels. Flat Earth, you don't believe in Mandela effect. Do you believe the Bible then?
No.
Press play, please.
We are.
It's muted.
Oh, okay. I mean, you mean I've got to read shit? Okay.
Yeah, it's just music.
The only music you can play when you see that, the Magic Roundabout.
That one.
That's not a word to see
cherry picking these bits out of a Bible somewhere.
So they are.
Yeah,
which
one? Bible?
Oh, what was that one? Oh, I missed that one. There we go.
You set a firm boundary for the sea, so they would never again cover the earth. But 70% of the Earth's surface is water.
No. It's just all no.
70% of people is water too, isn't it?
Yeah, by some bizarre coincidence.
Yeah, we're just one big pile of water and carbon.
Cool.
Some of us a big waste of each. See, that's the other thing they talk about, a water shortage. It's not a water shortage. It's just there's too much of it locked up in useless human bodies. They should render those all down and get that water back out.
Holding in his hand the key to the bottomless pit.
Yeah.
Don't you
okay.
mean the door? Don't you mean the
You've seen-
door to the bottomless
You've
pit?
seen June, haven't you, Jenny?
I'm sorry, I missed that.
What, Water is
June,
Life?
The movie? Yeah, Water is Life.
Have you seen
And
they're doing a new
They
series?
reclaim
No.
you the water from your body
No,
when
I
you
haven't.
die.
Oh, did you see what that reference was? A clay under a seal.
Oh, God.
There's the seal. And the clay.
Oh, just
The clay's supposed
stomp
to
out a
be.
couple more Earths. That's all we need to do.
So
Who
that's
made
not
this?
clay, that's wax.
Yeah,
Right, yeah.
that's what I thought
That's
too.
sealing wax.
Set a firm boundary. The ice wall, maybe.
Mm. Oh,
What, the imaginary ice wall that doesn't exist? Yeah,
Well, look
okay.
how high the ice wall is. Wow, that's pretty high.
Wow.
That's
We should have seen that in the launch we just watched.
Yeah.
Missed that bit. They must have
No,
CGI'd it out.
Now, see, the one that gets me is the four corners of the Earth. Wouldn't that make it square?
It is, look, it's square with a
Yeah.
round bit in the middle. If that's the right translation,
Yeah.
which it probably isn't.
of course it's not.
Of course not. Well, men shall not give her light, and the stars will fall from heaven. We're talking about meteorites.
I don't know.
Who made this?
I don't know,
Some idiot called the stars are angels or some such nonsense.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Not possible, huh?
Yeah, can't beat
Why?
personal
Because
incredulity.
you say so?
Yeah.
That's not a tower that talks in heaven. That's the Tower of Babylon.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe that it's possible to be as stupid as these people are, so they must not exist.
Well, unfortunately, it is possible to be that stupid, and they do indeed exist.
See,
Sorry.
I'm right. They're wrong. I can't think anymore. I'm too tired. I'm so tired.
Yeah, just music.
Get some sleep, you silly woman.
They keep saying, then they said. Who's they?
The sun is coming up. Probably this time.
You know, they. Them.
They? Oh,
They.
them. Oh, them.
They and them.
Alright.
Who's they and them?
I'm going to blame they and them. Where is he?
Me,
Tony
me
God
what?
of the bacon.
What the Bible's talking about? Gender non-conforming people, NBs. The Bible's talking about non-binaries. What the fuck? I think I'll remember that next time I talk to one of them religious freaks. Yeah. They must be they must be allowed to live because the Bible talks about them. So.
It's over a man.
A tree grew and became strong, and its top reached the heaven, and it was visible to the ends of the whole earth.
And a giant chopped it down.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
And
forgot about the
called
giants.
Uluru or some shit like that. Well, here's
No,
thank God it's
Ularu's
flat.
Australian. Don't put us in with that. Thanks, Pip.
Thank God it's flat. It's here. He'll be able to keep us right.
The elite ice climbers are already climbing it, and soon they will prove the dome and flat Earth.
No, you told us it was next month they were climbing it, so you need to get your lies straight first.
And monkeys may fly out of my butt.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Can I video that?
I want.
Film it, please.
Oh yeah, let's get a video of that for sure. That'll get lots of views.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said he shoved him off the world. Oh, okay.
Showed
Off
him
behind
all
now.
the kingdoms of the world.
Showed him. Yeah, who shoved him?
What, the
Upside
devil?
down.
Oh,
That's
hang
how
on
I
a
read
minute.
it.
The devil's just an angel.
Fallen angel.
Well, not fallen so much as sauntered vaguely downwards.
Living in Los Angeles.
Quote unquote. Shout out to Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman for The Good Omen.
Well,
I'll
kids,
take
I'm
the
gonna take off.
All right, Jenny.
All right,
Okay,
Jenny,
Jenny.
go lie down.
It was fun as usual.
Yes.
I
Sleep
love
well.
you guys. I will.
I expect a story soon.
Later, Jen.
Bye, Jen.
I'll put my brain on it and
Okay.
see what I can come up with. Come back here.
Wow. Starlink now is really out in the middle of nowhere.
Is it in Australia?
No, it's just passed over Oman and is now in the Arabian Sea, which means it's then heading across the Indian Ocean. And from the looks of it, it will skirt Australia to the west. But that whole expanse of the Indian Ocean, it's just going to keep going and going and going. And yeah.
Oh, you guys just run out with your cameras quick.
Just trying to see how close it looks like it'll get. Ooh. I doubt if you'll see it even if you're in Perth. I think it's too far over. Or will be.
I think that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. Finish watching.
I wonder how long it took them to find a stool that was actually shaped more like that than just a normal stool.
Yeah,
or a
I wonder.
Or a footstool. Geez, they must have Google searched that image to find one like that. Oh.
And that's clear. That's clearly never been sat on.
No arse dent. Yeah.
No.
Irish Drew says it's Liberace's piano stool.
Yeah, you can't quite see the top of it, and we all know what was on the top of it. Oh, spoiled it. Spoiled the illusion then too.
I'd like to
This
know
isn't
the
just
original
another
wordings
bollocks.
that they've cherry-picked out of here, what was in the original texts. That's one
God
thing
knows
that
what
they,
the original
that's one thing they
Bible was.
won't answer. You question
Well,
the
it's been
Bible,
trans-
you question the word, you question what's written. No, I'm not questioning what's written, I'm just questioning what the words you're using. There weren't the
Guaranteed
words.
we've got the original translation in the Vatican somewhere. Hidden, locked away because it's not what they say it is. Guaranteed it. We don't like that, we're not printing it.
Because obviously pillars, the word pillar of the earth wasn't the word that was used originally. Because to extrapolate a word that could mean pillar could be a lot of different words that would have used back then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're using the words thou. This is the King James version. They're using thou. What? Sky which is strong as a molten looking glass. They did play with glass back in those days, didn't they? With would have been very primitive glass, so it wouldn't have been like a normal mirror.
Oh no, I mean even in the Middle Ages that they didn't have that. It was too expensive.
So it's not representing it's not representing a piece of glass that's see-through like a mirror, like a window. That's for sure. But it says which is strong. Okay. Okay.
Where's the turtle or the elephant?
What? City was laid out like a square. Measured 1,400 miles. Okay. I got that one.
Oh, seen that. That was Jumanji, wasn't it? Yeah.
Was it?
It's not talking,
No,
is
I've
it?
never seen it. No, it's just that stupid music.
Anyone want to give a scoring out of 10 for Peter for this?
No,
minus several thousand. What utter tripe.
Peter.
Hiding.
He's hiding.
I
No
don't
wonder
blame
he's
him.
hiding.
I really don't blame him. I mean, what a load of old twaddle.
Okay.
First shalt thou take out the pin, and then thou shalt count to 3. No more, no less. 3 shall be the number of the counting, and the number of the counting shall be 3. 5 shalt thou not count, and neither count thou 2, except in that thou then proceed to 3.
Okay, what's non-sex? 10 something minus 17.
10 to the negative 17. Oh. 0.00000000000000. Oh shit! I've lost count. 0. Lots. 10 to the negative 10 to the 87th power. Now you're just being silly.
Peter's going to go.
It's so much easier just to write 2/3 of bugger all.
I'll say to Peter, there's some numbers in the peanut gallery for you. What's all these negative big numbers?
No, they're negative little numbers. Hang on, they're not negative at all.
I'll see if we can find something else to fill in 5 minutes. Who else have we got?
Oh, that's interesting. B-Ball for Life has just dropped a barely 2-minute video. Flat Earther Brian L drops the N-word on Rancies. Yes, I've listened to that.
Ooh.
He did. I think he was talking to Rumpus. And Brian was doing his usual thing of getting very angry and shouty. And he called him the N-word. And then somebody said, "Did you just say the N-word?" He said, "No, I didn't." And it's like, you did. We all heard it.
Mm.
He's a horrible, horrible man. Just comes across as a completely ignorant redneck.
Well, he's using that word, I would say so.
Yep. And if ever anybody walked around with their own little soundtrack playing, Brian's is the sound of a banjo in the background.
Dueling banjos?
Yeah. As soon as he comes into a hangout and starts talking, I just hear that music. I don't know why. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly. Oh, dear. I listened to a random 10, 15 seconds of Ranty's Hangout that he did last night. And Brian was explaining that something rather about a theory. And he said, "Oh, it's like the theory of evolution. It's just an idea," because that's all a theory is. It's just an idea. And I thought, no, you can't be that stupid to think that a scientific theory is the same as just an idea. But that's the sort of people we're dealing with.
I've got a theory. When he opens his mouth, he'll say something stupid.
Oh, well, that is a most definite scientific theory then. Yeah.
I was going to say that's no theory, that's a fact.
Ah, we have Stingray in the side chat. Shout out to Dean.
Hi, Dean.
Oh, you sent it to Brenda. I wanted to go back and listen to some of it, but as usual, it's 4.5 hours of Ranty's cesspool, and I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I need to remove that or I'll be gone.
Well, I think it was 4.5 hours. Let's have a look. It's yeah, 4 hours and 33 minutes.
Oh, I got some dirt. I found some dirt. Goes for a few minutes.
Cool.
It's the usual derp type person's derp. Nothing different. Get back
no.
here, you.
Oh no, no! Oh, I no word of a lie. I need to go and empty the washing machine and put me because it would definitely. I set it going over 2 hours ago. It's definitely finished by now.
This will most definitely be Derp.
Oh God, Mister, I can't find my ass with both hands. Rich. Why? Come on, then. This is going to be painful. Are they then?
Can I go and do your washing?
So, no shadow. No, they don't exist. Sorry.
No, the sun doesn't create shadows. Oh, except for those shadows.
Oh,
your
okay.
shadows.
No, not those shadows. The other shadows.
Oh, okay.
Those trees on the left look as if they're taking a big step.
Yeah. Christ, it's him again. Run away.
I think this is just clickbait to get Simon done. Get views.
Yeah.
Look at me, Daddy. Look at me.
Thank you, Simon. Daniel, get views. That's it.
Oh, not this again. Yeah. Oh,
what a dick.
Yes, we can. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh,
what a dick. Of course it does.
What absolute dick.
No sound, Terry.
Now, we're not talking about using a shop light or a local light in your bathroom or a candle. We don't need that. We have the actual sun that we were shown in the diagrams that produces an umbra penumbra. Again, the argument is the penumbra does not exist when our sun is used as the light source
There it is.
and anything whatsoever is used as the blocking object. Without a penumbra, their system falls apart. Now, it has been erroneously argued by a few in the comments that, well, Rich, it's different if you have a big object like the moon blocking it versus something small here on Earth. No, there is no difference in the size of the blocking object. The mathematics and the science behind light does not change with the size of the object. We use mathematics to be able to tell how high or how far something is away by being able to use light and shadow, and it is not there is no regard for the size of the object, how far away it is, nothing like that. That is not an argument. There is, now if you can find it where, if it's over 1,000 square meters in diameter, then it's a different type of situation. You're not going to find it, but I'd love to see you try to look for it. Now, just to be clear, we're talking about the diameter of the blocking object. The blocking object in this case is a tree. From the left part of where my mouse is now to the right is the diameter of the tree. Yes, it can be elongated if the sun is low in the sky. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the diameter itself has to produce a certain size shadow, which is always equal to the diameter of the blocking object or less. It never produces a shadow wider than the blocking object. I've tested this with all kind of different things, and I'll give a little example later of something specific that I tested with. I mean, I've taken light posts when the sun was very low in the sky and gone out many hundreds of diameters of the light post, and it never produces a penumbra, and the shadow is never wider than the diameter of the blocking object itself.
Oh, look at the fuzzy
And
edges on
just
those
to make the
shadows.
point one more
Yeah.
time, it doesn't
Almost
matter how
like
big the object is or how wide it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see here, the buildings themselves produce shadows which are elongated because the sun is low, but never wider than the diameter of the blocking object itself. In other words, if you follow one of these shadows back to the building, or if you measured it on the ground here, how wide it was, you go up to the building and you're going to get the same measurement, or maybe a little bit less. And maybe we'll explain that, or maybe I'll just leave that for Simon Dan and see if you can figure it out. Now, as a baseline, I'm using the Great American Eclipse of 2017. This was a solar eclipse that went across the entire United States. The sun was at zenith for almost all the observers, or very close to zenith, so there was no elongation to even deal with. The shadow width at maximum on the Earth of totality was 72 miles. The diameter of the moon is about 2,159 miles, and its average distance is about 238,000 miles. You take 238,000 miles and divide it by 2,159, and that means that the moon supposedly is 110.24 diameters distance from the Earth at the time of the eclipse. In other words, the moon cast its shadow 110.24 times its diameter distance to the Earth. Now, take an object, any size, although the larger the size, the higher you're going to have to go. Use the sun at zenith. I've done this. I've recorded it already on my phone. But let's see if Simon Dan can do this and see what he comes up with. Then I'll present my evidence. Take an object, let's say it's 1 inch across, and you'd have to hold it up then 110 inches above the ground with the sun at zenith, and show me a penumbra larger than the diameter of the object itself. That's all you have to do. Show that the shadow gets larger than the diameter of the object itself. If you use something that's 10 inches wide, at some point the penumbra should become 11 inches, 12 inches, 13 inches, 14 inches, and on and on and on. So demonstrate this, Simon Dan, or anyone else. Demonstrate a penumbra using our sun and any blocking object. You don't want to use these distances? You don't have to, but this is what science tells us happened on that eclipse day. Come up with your results and let me know. I've done it. There is no penumbra. The penumbra, well, I won't get into it because that'll just be little rabbit holes for people to distract from the truth here. So let's see if any of you geniuses who think I don't have an education and
You don't.
don't know anything, so I don't understand it,
Don't know
and
anything.
so I'm wrong, prove me wrong.
Yes.
I would love
Diamond,
to
ignore
see
it.
this,
Please,
but I
God,
bet I
ignore
won't.
it.
Bye.
Don't give them views.
Dear, dear, dear.
Why does he always go to that eclipse? Why doesn't he use some other eclipses where the shadow width was either greater or less?
Oh,
is,
I
he
wonder.
is he suggesting that the moon changes size every eclipse?
Must do. Must
Yeah.
do.
Is there another one this year in America? Is it this year? Like,
Don't know.
quite soon anyway.
But he is an uneducated, ignorant fool who doesn't understand anything. I mean, he proves it every time he makes a bloody video. And it just goes to show that the US Armed Forces are obviously an equal opportunities employer. Because they gave him a job in the Navy, although it's not quite the job that he seems to think it was. Can you go out and tell us what these instruments are reading? Ah, thank you very much. Yes, no milk, 2 sugars. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, and sweep the floor whilst you're doing it as well. Yeah. I'm sure he still claims to be an ex-Navy meteorologist. Yeah, Rich, go outside and tell us if it's raining. It is. Oh, thanks. You're soaking wet. You know that. Yeah.
Uh-oh. We have Zirin.
Yeah?
Yeah. You'll hear it in a minute. At the window.
No, I've got the sun beaming down on me. Pardon me. Oh, I'm forecast rain at
They're loud.
3 o'clock.
John Rapp. Okay, TNS, I'll prove you wrong. If you see a partial eclipse, you're in the penumbra.
Now suck my... Exactly, a partial eclipse. That's exactly what it is. Oh dear.
Anytime you're standing in a place where you can only see part of the sun, you are in the penumbra.
Yep. Quite.
Has anybody guessed who you are yet, Paul?
No.
I haven't seen. Peanuts, who's Paul today? Have a guess.
Face does look, and I'm getting away from my ex-chemistry teacher now. The face does look vaguely familiar, but I can't place
eyebrows.
it. Yeah, they're in definite need of a trim, aren't they? That's why I have to do my eyebrows, because if I didn't, they'd end up looking like that.
Me too.
And in between them, I have to regularly pluck in between them.
You got a monobrow, have you?
I am not going through life with a monobrow.
He was very famous for those eyebrows.
Oh, cool.
Let me see if I can find a picture of him later in life.
Is he Australian?
Nope.
It's not like Julius Sumner Miller or someone like that, is it?
No, it is not.
Gouge marks after a shave.
Right, I really am going to have to go and empty my washing machine.
Okay, okay.
It's the same fellow later in life.
Not that helps me much. Korolov, the Russian.
No. He was the father of something other than a child. They call him the father of the something or other. He's very famous for developing something. Once this invention had been made, he developed to its greatest heights. Yeah, non sequiturs on the track. The new non sequitur. Not the A bomb though.
Oh, wait a minute. We might be getting somewhere.
Carl Edwards has got it.
Edward Rutherford. No. Edward Rutherford. Ernest Rutherford. Ernest Rutherford.
Carl Edwards is right if he knows what those initials stand for. Yep. Not the B bomb either. Keep going down the alphabet.
Is it the father of nuclear science? No.
No.
It's not Ernest Rutherford then.
Yeah, the new non sequitur knows by the sounds of it. I don't know whether he knows the name, but he knows which bomb. So the initials are ET, but it's not ET the alien.
Oh, goodness sake.
Fred Bailey's onto it.
Ah, got it. Right. Found him. I won't say, but I'll put it in the internal.
Yep. The bath bomb. He was the father. I'll give you a clue, big clue. He was the father of the H bomb.
In the chat. It's definitely him because I found his picture.
Yep. Right, Pip.
Okay. Hungarian-American theoretical physicist. Okay.
Won't tell you any clues.
I found it, so you can find it. Me. Type it in then. And it's not Samuel Chico and neutron bomb. Not even a levy on neutron bomb. Well, I'm in the wrong thing.
Yeah, what does the E stand for, Carl?
Terry's just giving it away.
Oh, that's who it is.
I done just typed in H-bomb. Like, come on. There you go, Fred. Fred got it. Well, set name. Bloody hell.
Edward Teller. There you go. John Rapp's got it. Yep, it was Edward Teller, developer of the hydrogen bomb.
There you go.
I can forget that. My surname.
Has Terry disappeared?
No, I was there showing off the.
Oh, was I muted?
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
there you are.
I was on mute. Where's Terry gone? Oh, he must be muted again.
Here I'm saying stuff, and I'm going, I wonder why I'm not getting any responses.
Because
That should be your first clue.
You just assume that we're really rude and ignore you, don't you?
Yeah, well, I'm used to that, so that's why it didn't bother me.
Hey, is Terry muted?
I'm not now. Right, we guessed it was Edward Teller.
Edward Teller.
A Hungarian-born American physicist to participate in production of the first atomic bomb in 1945, led to development of the first thermonuclear weapon, the hydrogen bomb. There we go. I'll go back to being muted again.
Oh dear.
Well, now that we've learnt something for the evening, let's find some more stupid.
Well, I was going to, how long, we're going to go for an hour and a half. I was going to spend a couple of minutes discussing where I'm at with my ancient technologies, because I haven't actually worked out where I'm up to, where to go next, because the farthest we got up to was windmills and water mills type technologies. I think was the last type one. I wanted to do a bit of a review going back, because we've come forward, so because I have heard, we were discussing things in the last week or whatever, and I had discussions with people that we may have missed some things. I can't remember what they were now. Back in the Roman days or something, or I can't remember what it was now. And I didn't know whether to go down the road of comparing the Bible type eras to history. I didn't know if we wanted to go down that era on rabbit hole or not. Because there is
documents. What way do you mean compare it?
You don't mention the Bible, fine, but biblical times. No.
Yeah, because that was going to be my next sentence. There must be other historical documentations that are near that time period that that gave a story of who was around and who did what, when, how.
Yeah, there must be, but I can't.
We were looking at maps too. Yeah, those maps as well, or something somewhere about different maps that were made back in those times. This was there.
Oh.
We've looked at all the general things like food and weapons.
Construction techniques. We covered that, didn't we? Did we cover construction?
Not
What?
a lot of construction, but like we did a bit of carpentry type.
Yes.
A little bit of carpentry. Construction techniques back
about
then
stuff
with
like
the pyramids, like how they built the pyramids.
What about stuff like the aqueducts and things like that as well? Construction of how they came about.
Yeah, because you're looking at things like the arch, which
Yes.
is technically quite a simple thing, but we've still got arches standing that were built 2,000 plus years ago, which shows you just how effective a method it is.
Yeah, we watched a little video. We watched a little video of a bloke with some foam or wooden blocks in a museum or something, and it's an interactive display where you could just walk up and grab these blocks and make yourself a little arch out of it. I remember a video we had for that.
Oh yes, I remember that video, Terry.
I'm glad somebody does. I don't.
Yeah, because he puts the final one in place and then pulls out the middle bit, and it all just stays.
Yeah, because you build the arch over a former, and then it's that keystone, the very last one, generally the one at the very apex that locks it all together.
Together, yeah.
It's all held together under compression.
That's what they're worried about at Notre Dame at the moment.
Yes, there's still a great worry that they might just have to pull the whole bloody thing down. Which would be a bit of a shame, because even though it's it's a religious building, it's still. I've had a quick gander around it. It's quite an impressive place, or it was.
Oh no.
Has it got any bad history behind it? They might just leave it burnt down.
What, Notre Dame? No,
yeah.
I see it's
no Spanish Inquisition or anything in there.
No.
I mean that's in France, but yeah, I know.
Just Quasimodo.
Yeah, I think it's just such an iconic building that I think if they said, look, we're just gonna flatten it and leave it, there'd be such an uproar. But at the same time, to reconstruct something like that, I don't know. It's a tricky one.
She gave me water.
Is this the one we're talking about? The Notre Dame building?
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, the one that went up in flames.
Yeah. Photos show restoration.
Yeah, we did it a couple of years before.
These are probably just articles. Oop, we don't want to go there. Don't think we're getting into trouble? Yeah, we might. Hard to find some. I might just have to go to images then. See if we can see some images. They're fully underway by the look of it with renovating. Right pictures.
Unless that's from just before it caught fire, because they were renovating it.
Yeah. What have they been renovating for the last several thousand years, have they?
When I was there, when was I there? I can't remember. 3 years.
And
there wasn't any scaffolding then, so.
Yeah, it's the renovation work that caused the fire.
It's a very nice cafe beside it. It had a lovely salad. That's all I can remember.
No, we didn't eat there. I'm trying to remember. No. I think we'd done the Eiffel Tower, and then we wandered across the river and found some anonymous little roadside cafe, and that's where we found the best wine in the world ever. That they don't grow anymore. No, I literally would have filled my garage up with crates of wine had they said, look, we're going to stop growing this particular variety of grape in the next 2 years. Right, I'll buy everything you make.
Yeah.
Literally, I'll buy the lot. It was that good.
It's like me and Red's Infidel. Can I get a bottle?
That whole scaffolding. Where's the building?
Yeah,
that's the scaffolding.
Exactly. That's the scaffolding after the fire, from the looks of it. Well, somewhere about that. About look at the state of it.
Mm.
You don't put scaffolding up like that and get scaff tags on it.
Oh, there's some new wood. Or is that the wood just to hold up something else?
That looks like formers to hold up the flying buttresses, I suspect. Yeah, look, all of that is just a frame for you to build up the. You can see the flying buttress up in sort of the top left, because that's one of the things Notre Dame is famous for, its buttresses.
Dora said she suggested something twice but forgot, and then she's remembered, so she's tagged you, Terry. Long distance communication.
Oh, to do with ancient tech. Yeah, well, how did they communicate in the old days?
Smoke signal, semaphore.
Going to have to look at that.
Like solar horses.
I'll put that in Discord as a topic. Yeah, that's something we didn't look at. Communication.
Nice one, Dora. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do a bit of research on that. Yeah, look, you can see the all of that timber framework. You put the framework up first, and then build arches and buttresses on top of that. And when everything's in place, you take the wooden frame away.
Well, that's the only thing I could find was that.
Oh yes, the hookers and their buttresses. Yeah. Cool. Look
These
at
are back in August, June. We've got June, August. That was December. This one here's another one.
When did I go?
Yeah, we might get it.
Right. So if you're showing anything that's taken post April 2019, that's restoration after the fire.
Yeah, this was June.
2015 I was there.
Yeah, 15th of April is when it caught fire.
Doing anything in this one?
Oh yes, I remember that.
BlizzCon Europe, Paris.
I think they're just showing the damage. How much? There's your flying buttresses.
Oh, there's my doll. Hey.
Well, that's
Yeah,
how you
that's
get,
one. That's it. That was one of the things it's really famous for, the flying buttresses.
what we're going to see in that one. Nothing newer by the look of it.
Is Sam Cam paraphrasing Spinal Tap? I like big buttresses and I cannot lie. That's
and I cannot lie.
That sounds like Spinal Tap I could be wrong.
I'm thinking of somebody else that's saying that one. I like big butts and something something.
I could, yeah, I could be thinking of something else. I'm thinking the big bottom. The bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing.
No, that's not it.
That's what I said. The looser the waistband, the deeper the quicksand. Or so I've read. Talk about bum cakes, my girl's got them. Yeah, big bottom. What a classic.
What you say?
I'll put 2020 in here. What? That helps. John said Leonardo da Vinci. Now we saw.
Oh, so that covers just about everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was just thinking Leonardo da Vinci. There's a lot to cover with just that one person. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that would be a thing to narrow down some things. We could just stick to one person, like pull out a couple of people. But he'd be around the was he around the 14th, 15th centuries? 15th century, roughly.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, from the 14th to the 15th century. He died in 1519. Born in 1452.
Okay, well, that's two topics.
Right backwards, I believe. Or was that Leonard de Quern?
I'm going to have to close that so I can type that in somewhere where I've got put away. Alright, stream topics, here we go. So you want communication.
Communication breakdown.
Communication. And Leonardo da Vinci.
I think we should do Leonard of Quern.
How to spell it now? Not Leonardo DiCaprio. Who wrote that?
I watched him the other day. Again, I watched what did I watch? The Revenant.
There we go. Communication, Leonardo da Vinci. Right, I'll put that away in my place. Okay.
I like Pratchett's version of him. Leonard of Quern. He was a much better version.
It was useless.
But no, a lot of his inventions work, but his names for them. He created a submarine, but he called it the Going Under the Water Safely device. An espresso machine that was called the Very Fast Coffee Machine, and a coding machine which was called the Engine for the Neutralizing of Information by the Generation of Miasmic Alphabets, which just happens to
Enigma.
happens to say Enigma. He's one of my favourite Discworld characters, I have to admit. Leonard of Quern. Oh dear.
Leonardo da Pineapple. I'm not sure who that is.
Quite a rough bloke, according to John Rapp.
Oh, we just lost somebody. Peter's gone.
Peter's bailed. Eject.
He bailed out. He didn't type nothing anywhere that I can see.
Or maybe just internet.
Get a message. Got here. Out of there. Going to. Right. Okay. So we've done tools. We've done a little bit of hieroglyphics, didn't we? Because that was done under writing. Like writing on clay tablets or pictographs or whatever they call them. because I did do the thumbnail for this stream for hieroglyphics type things. I think the Aztecs or somebody's type of writing. What else we got? Done food. Didn't do clothing and shoes and all that sort of stuff that much.
No.
What else? Done roads, sort of.
Sir says, what about Lord?
Water wheels were done.
It's not spelt like that. Oh, it's Greek. Hieroglyph is the Greek for sacred carvings.
What about lowerglyphics? Surf wants to know.
Yeah, well, that's
we didn't do lower glyphics. No, we done higher, but we didn't do lower.
Hieroglyphics isn't spelt like that, so you don't get a lowerglyphics.
Did we watch a bloke doing some smelting with throwing some ingredients in a smelter, and then when he gets it out, he hammered it away and made an object for a hoe or something? Did we see that, or did I watch it on my own? One of the two.
Don't recall that one.
Yeah, you had once he got it up.
In the water or something.
The ingredients in the furnace, he took it out and bashed it on something, and it turned into a lump of metal and formed it into a tool for his hoe. Play out in the field.
Look out! There goes the neighbourhood.
There goes the neighbourhood. Ooh. What happened?
Yeah. Mad's here.
Ah.
I was going to say you let him in.
Oh, did I? Oh, sorry.
But we can't.
He might have snuck in when Peter went out.
I can go if you like.
He came in through the outdoor. Hang on, there's a song there somewhere.
Morning, Mad.
Morning. Is it still morning? Oh yeah, just about.
Yeah.
Long time no talk, Mad. It's only been all day.
Yeah. Yeah. Did someone mention buttresses?
Don't mention the war. Yeah.
Flying buttresses, no less.
Yeah. Don't mention the war.
Ah, of course, that's the album I haven't got in my collection. In Through the Outdoor.
What? Don't mention the war.
Don't mention. Don't. He can't. He can't. They took it. They took it off UK TV Play.
Did they?
They have removed that episode of Faulty Towers where he takes the piss out of the Germans.
Yeah, I've seen John Cleese is not amused about it.
Yeah, and John Cleese has said, no, you're missing the whole point.
Yeah.
Don't mention the war. I did, but I think I got away with it. Yeah, they've removed it. They've removed which comedy series have they taken?
Hello, is it?
Little Britain.
Little Britain's been taken off. The League of Gentlemen, because they have You're My Wife, Dave. Make Your Boy All Blacked Up. So they've taken that off as well. It's 1984 becoming real. It really is double plus ungood. They're just going. They're now getting rid of or banning anything that could possibly somewhere upset someone.
So they're going to take the news off then?
Well, I hope so, because I find that quite disturbing.
I've got Bridges here, but the Bridges are a bit too modern.
That's one game
I found.
I've never played Bridge.
Bridges are too modern.
No, I couldn't understand it. Yeah, that's boring.
As long as you don't go a bridge too far, Terry.
Oh, okay.
Bring up the pits. That film is excellent in so many places. It's crap in so many places, but it's also a work of sheer brilliance in places as well.
Your Language would probably be next as well. That's got to go on back a few years.
I've never seen that repeated anywhere.
No.
Bit like Not the Line of Conk News. That's never been repeated anywhere.
No.
Which is a shame because some of that was bloody funny. But...
Yeah.
But yeah, they are now they're now going through and removing anything, particularly things where they've got people blacked up, or anything where they're having a go. I mean this whole thing with Faulty Towers. I mean, it's not racist in any way at all. They're having a pop at the Germans, and I think even the Germans have a sufficiently developed sense of humour to realise and recognise that.
They'd be fuming. The Germans would be. They wouldn't be happy if that's removed.
Well, I think it was UK TV Play, or whatever they call themselves now, said the other day that they removed that.
Germans got one of the best sense of humours in the world. They're brilliant people taking the mickey out of themselves.
Well, yeah, well, they have to, really, don't they?
Yeah.
let's be honest. But yeah, it's revisionism at its very worst. It's yeah, and all this nonsense over people's statues. They're now judging people from several hundred years ago by today's standards. And yes, I can see in some cases, we've got a statue of somebody who made all his money from slavery. Fair enough. But when they're defacing statues of Queen Victoria, really?
And Churchill.
I know Churchill did some very unpleasant things, but you're judging people by today's standards.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's fair. And I think, on balance, I think he did more good than harm. Let's put it that way. Although, yes, under him, we had such things as concentration camps and gassing the Kurds. But yeah, it's all going very surreal.
Yeah, I suppose next thing they'll be banning Star Trek because they're taking the mickey out of aliens.
Now that would be
not me Star Trek.
That would be irony at its very worst, because Star Trek broke so many conventions.
Yep.
First interracial kiss.
Exactly. Yeah. A major character was a black woman. I mean, that just hadn't happened before. It's so many things. It broke the mold in so many ways.
What are you up to, Terry?
Googling.
Googling.
Paul could do his thingy-jiggly while you're Googling. If he has any.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Thingy-jiggly.
No, I was just skimming through ancient technologies and seeing if anything struck a nerve, or whatever you call it, or Peru, the rocks, how they put them together, the technology for that or not.
That's a very good one, because nobody really knows quite how they did that.
Yeah, the tools.
There have been several theories about. Yeah, no. Well, I think they
aliens.
That was all done in. Well, they didn't have metal tools. Certainly in the Central American places where they found all this stuff, where they bizarrely cut huge multi-ton rocks that fit so closely together you can't get a credit card between the gaps.
Yep.
But they didn't have metal tools.
No.
And nobody's really figured out quite how they did it. They've got lots of theories about how they could have done it, but of course nobody knows, because there's no written record of it. And I think however they did it, they had incredible patience.
Well, they had lots of people. So.
Well, yeah, but they're still going to have to be skilled people. I mean, that's not something that any old hick can do, is it?
John Rock has a suggestion, Terry. What about the oldest profession?
Oh God. Sex. It's all you ever think about. Now, Centurion, what can we do for you? As she kneels in front of him to give him a blowjob.
Flint napping's bad enough trying to do flint napping, but I hate to think how them Aztecs done that wall.
Yeah.
Has anyone tried to decipher what was written on the clay tablets when Charlton Heston held up the Ten Commandments?
Oh, dear me.
I think that's an order for 3 pizza.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What?
None of them. Oh, I think that top word might be pineapple. Oh, God, quick, break them. Break them. Shatter them into pieces.
I thought he was putting up "Don't vote for Trump."
Oh, dear. The new non-sec Terry, you're supposed to do that googly thing before the stream. No. Have you not learnt anything?
See rule D.
See rule D.
I was just doing a review tonight, non-sec.
Trying to work out where we've got to and what we've covered, but none of us can bloody remember.
Remember the
Just
topics. I can remember different topics.
Renaissance and windmills and things.
Yeah, I remember.
Google.
I remember the archery and the catapults and all that.
Just go Google. Just say Google. How far's Terry got? Who?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know.
You expect
Just
Google
find out, innit?
Expect Google to know that?
Did you do water wheels last?
Yeah, water wheels and windmills. We were up to water. We did water wheels last.
The windmills in your mind.
Then you could do turny things then.
Turny things. You're getting very
Turny
technical
things.
now.
Yeah.
Cogs.
We've still got a month to go before
Sprockets.
we've still got a month to go before I can get back to my channel. So I've got to stretch this out somehow for the next several weeks still. Yeah.
I can give you a 10-minute demonstration of a paintball marker.
If you want to upset a mechanic, ask him how the cogs are getting on in his gearbox.
Cogs. They're not cogs.
Gears.
They're gears.
Don't mention cogs.
Okay.
Straight cut gears. So,
Yeah.
so you know from a distance that that's a mini changing down a gear down the road. Oh, that'll be an old mini then. Quite unmistakable racket that is.
Sam says, did he get prescription for those tablets?
Oh dear.
Well, we've got. What do we usually do? We usually do derp and something else. What do we usually do with the derp?
Quiz.
A quiz
You
and a
usually do-
derp. Quiz and derp. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Paul usually does this
Oh,
derpy.
here we go. Here we go.
Well,
Here comes something.
Looks like Paul's taken over. Okay, here we go.
On sale in China now.
Okay.
Flavored crack.
Oh, okay.
I think someone may have it photoshopped that
Do you eat it or smoke it?
No. It's real. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but they've obviously misinterpreted something there.
Crackers.
Yeah,
It's
it's
supposed to be
I think it's supposed to
crackers.
say crackers.
Crackers,
Well,
yeah.
can I have some poo?
Yeah. Yeah.
one.
I don't want any of that.
Don't want that one. Don't like it. Don't want it.
You don't want any poo.
Yeah, but stick to poo. Stick to poo.
You know how they had the wrong Fu King bookshop? Well,
Oh, okay.
The Fu King restaurant.
Oh, I got. Okay.
Where are we going for dinner tonight? To the Fu King restaurant.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I only asked.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No need to get snappy.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh, God.
Doesn't
Is
look
that what
very
it is, or is
appetizing.
that the effect that it has?
Dehydrated by the look of it.
Wonder what sales were like.
There's got carrots in it.
Yeah. Google toilet paper. Chinese will take advantage of anything.
I knew it.
Virgin pulp, it said as well.
Lactic acid bar.
Oh, yum.
Right.
I'm not going around gurus for his tea
I
tonight.
don't think that
I'll
one
say
came
avoid
out.
it.
I don't think that one came out in translation too well.
No.
No.
Juicy is juice.
Juice is juice.
Man have a problem finding it.
Oh man.
I wonder if they're meant to be juicy or something, and they think of Jew as in juicy.
Oh, please.
www.english.com.
I want some fat cock.
Is the skinny cock across the road?
Dear.
Oh no.
I know
Have you
several
had your
people that have
dose of it?
overdosed on them.
Yeah,
Is that
I know.
Liley's?
There's
That's Liley's
an explanation
prescription,
for
isn't it?
flat. Yeah, there's an explanation for flat Earth after all.
Oh, okay.
Have you
Liley's
taken too many
own-
retard capsules?
Yeah, it's Liley's own brand, isn't it?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
is by Brian Leakey, SE Montreal. Brian's Logic.
And the inventor, Riley.
Yeah.
So, what do you get when you go down to Fat Cock? You get Mega Pussy.
See the growler.
You could always buy a packet of crap.
They got any there called growler?
Oh, for goodness.
Stupid child.
Stupid child efficiency mop.
Oh dear. White height efficiently.
Yeah. Farm food.
Oh,
6
yeah.
faggots with gravy.
Farm food and buy them.
Yeah.
Spicy balls.
Meatball.
Smell.
Smell fast food.
I noticed the bloke on the right hasn't got anything.
Yeah, but I noticed the dog. I noticed there's a dog. I noticed there's a dog in the left-hand side of it.
Oops. What am I doing here? Should I just?
No political correctness there, is there? Don't worry about that.
No, that's right.
They shouldn't be there. They're not allowed to shop in there.
No, they're not fat people.
They're not fat, no.
No.
Yeah. The baked casserole is grim.
All right, we'll avoid that then. How's your casserole today? It's still grim. All right. Then. I'll have something else.
You've seen this one before, farmers. No discount here.
No discount, that cunt. Brilliant.
And the way that Chinese will use any brand, yeah.
You can tell it's genuine. It's the Nintendo
The Nintendo Polystation digital stereo. Yeah. And along the same lines, Microsoft Bimbos.
But you see, to most natives, that would probably look quite genuine because they don't actually understand what it says, but it does look like a Microsoft Windows logo. That will do for me.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's right.
That's close enough.
That's close enough.
Fancy any red label Scotch whiskey?
Is this genuine?
Yes, it's Johnny. It's Johnny Worker.
Orcus.
Up until now,
Johnny Worker red label.
Yeah.
Up until now, I've never been a whiskey fan, but I'd quite like to try some Johnny Worker red label.
I'd love to have that on the shelf. That'd be cool.
Now, do you have that? Do you have that with ice, or just as it comes?
Pea cola.
Bottled in Ghana.
Ghana. Oh,
Yeah. Pete Shade would be a big fan.
Oh yeah.
That's what he's been drinking.
Allegedly, David like it too.
Yeah.
Super I'm guessing slut means a different word over there.
Maybe.
Not necessarily.
Mum, look at them noodles over there in short skirts.
You like that, don't you, slut?
I'm being politically correct. I'm calling them noodles.
Yeah. Soon fat Chinese takeaway.
Well, I suppose if
Well,
you
only
eat from
after
there
one,
every night,
just
yeah.
after one visit.
Yeah. That's some casuals local, isn't it? Australia could have had some of them a couple of months ago. Really.
Now, is that a genuine description because that's what it does, or is it called shit be gone because it's been recycled? That works on 2 levels.
So
it does.
So it must be an alternative to your pillows because it's pillow soft. So you don't use pillows.
Yeah.
Toilet paper.
Yeah.
OFC.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Obama.
Oh.
OFC.
Doesn't it? Obama fried chicken.
Obama fried chicken.
Miss Mahmood.
Mr. Mahmood.
Oh.
Oh, pit sweat.
I bet that smells lovely when it's frying.
Oh dear.
You pay $52 for that.
Yeah, that's right. only eat a small amount at a time, otherwise, boom.
Yeah, do you want to see my party trick?
I can only do it once.
Well, you're not supposed to eat
it. Makes your clothes smell clean and fresh like bath. Flavoured soup mix.
I think they mean chicken.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
I hope so.
I think so.
Yes, so do I.
Now, tell me what this is.
Cumin, I hope.
Hang on. Give us 5 minutes and I can make you some.
Farmers do have some in ice cube tray.
Terry, have you got some control over these people?
What happened?
Have you got some in ice cube trays in the freezer, farmers?
Give us a week.
Control these people, Terry.
Yeah, we're just having a dip night. All right, yeah.
I tell you what, if you were to open a shop now with all of these products, you'd make an absolute fortune over here.
So this is
McDonald's.
Yeah, but it's McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah, but it's double M.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's. Shit's mixed.
Shitto mix.
That's new improved shitto.
Yeah, new improved shitto.
Ross, what's the old one like then?
Old one's a bit runny.
This is new and improved. What was old and ordinary like?
Caution, emits showers of sparks.
Oh dear.
Golden shower fountain.
It said underneath, it said that use only under close to adults.
Bloody right.
Yeah.
Cock flavoured.
Cock flavour.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that brings to mind an Electric Six song called Gay Bar.
Oh, Sapporo. That's definitely Japanese.
Diet water. Interesting.
Diet water. Yeah. Only low in calories.
Yeah, it's got less sugars and water in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we're back
Back
to the
to
start.
Oh,
There
well
you go.
done. Thank you
Oh.
very much.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
So, excuse me for a bit. I'm just off to make some dip. Let me just open this other window up for 5 minutes. Yeah.
Would you like a napkin? Ship
No,
me
no,
hot
no.
napkin.
You want some of that toilet paper too?
That's brilliant.
That was superb.
Is it organic?
Oh God, yes, 100% organic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to Google some toilet paper for you?
No, you're fine.
Oh, Pip.
Yeah.
What Dora's put in the side chat.
Oh yes, I've seen that. Seen it on the internet.
Chicken recipes with balls. Organic water.
You got a bunch of questions we can do, Pip, that are not too hard.
Indeed. No, they're pretty easy.
Just easy ones I can answer.
Yeah, there's even an Australian one in it.
Oh, that doesn't help.
An Australian one.
That doesn't
An
help.
Australian one.
That doesn't help.
I'll do the Australian one first.
It's like that Australian quiz you got to do if you want to become a nationalised citizen. Even half of the Australians don't know the answers.
I'll take the British one.
Aren't most of the answers, she'll be right, mate?
Yeah. Sheila.
That's fair suck, mate.
She's a good Sheila Bruce and all the tools stack up.
I think someone was trying to catch up. Lunzag, are you caught up yet?
Just do a refresh.
Yeah.
You didn't want to miss the derp.
Perhaps you can do one night, Terry, about questions asked to become an Australian citizen and see what they are.
Yeah, that would be quite cool.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
And only let us, just like the poems in the Yank Banter.
No worries, mate.
Yeah, no worries. Fair dinkum.
I do find myself saying that an awful lot when I'm talking to people. Yeah, no worries.
I say that too. And I even started.
Okay, who's our Prime Minister?
Oh, not doing it now.
Well, I was only just asking it while you were getting ready.
No,
not the new.
Okay, I'm going to start with an Australian one. Brisbane is the state capital of which Australian state?
Australia.
A hot one.
Oh, why is...
I don't know.
Yes, let's try it.
Don't want that one.
You should just have done the letters as well.
Oh, that's not fair, doing shortenings like that.
Oh, everyone knows what it means.
Pip
Don't
may
know.
not.
Don't know what that means. What's that mean?
Sam Cam, Queensland, John Rapp, Queensland, and everybody in here, Queensland. Right. What movie cast included James Garner, Richard Attenborough, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson, Donald Pleasance, James Coburn, Gordon Jackson, Angus McPhee, among many others?
Can't spell.
I don't know how it's spelled.
Absolute classic.
Yeah.
And I'm actually reading the true story of it on my Kindle at the moment.
Right, that did come out right.
Donald Pleasance, particularly, his role in that film is quite pertinent.
Didn't like him at all. Yeah, his new non-secretary, the new non-secretary, John Rapp, Harry Stew, and everyone except Mad in here, The Great Escape.
Oh, I didn't get it right then. I went the Fast and Furious then.
Nope.
Donald Pleasance, if I remember rightly, played the guy who he was the forger.
Yeah.
And he was actually shot down in World War II and was a prisoner of war, and he was the forger.
Oh.
So he wasn't just playing a part, he was recreating
My
what
gosh.
he did during the war.
Right, question number, well, technically 3. Right. If you suffer from epistaxis, what is wrong? Epistaxis.
Blimey.
Yeah. I'll see what Gravity puts because he's the clever one.
No, not at all.
Nope, nope, nope. I had a cracker the other day.
I said it's about epistaxis.
No idea.
You can't Aristarchus.
I got the right idea.
Yeah, I would have put that as well, farmers.
No.
Yeah, I something like that, but
Yeah.
that's the problem. Some of these terms, they're just so completely what? Don't bear anything resemblance to what they actually are, you know.
The answer is, I know it's bleach.
Well, being stark
There you
is
go.
over here means a certain thing, so my answer's right.
No, I typed it in.
She was just right. I fear of being rude.
It was a nosebleed. In which book would you find the manservant Passepartout?
Well, what was the answer? I missed it.
Nosebleed.
Oh, sorry. What was the question again?
In which book would you find the manservant Passepartout?
Yeah. That rings a bell.
That's not now. What's his name? Yeah, I can't think of his name.
It's not that one, is it? It's not that.
No.
Oh.
Yeah,
it could have been that one. Yeah, it could have been that one, Mad.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't.
No.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah, it's in the chat now.
Yes, it was one of two, and I went for the wrong bloody one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dora, round the world in 80 days.
80 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
bugger.
I knew it was a Jules Verne.
What animal's name translate as water horse?
Ah, I've heard that one.
Yeah. That's
hungry.
They're all putting it. Is Dora going to be the first?
Yes, she was. Hippopotamus. Hippo for horse, and potami is
How
river.
far behind are you, Globy?
Farmers.
Around the pineapple earth in 24 days.
Yeah.
In Greek mythology, who killed the Gorgon?
Oh, we did.
I should imagine it was after he ate a packet of those puke crisps, I reckon.
No, it's not Susan Boyle. Mr. Gordon Slayer had a name.
Yeah. Hello, our stew. Hello, Carl. Hello, pineapple.
No, I was going to say it. No, it's a different one.
The Gordon Slayer.
Yeah, Dora got it down. Perseus.
Hey.
Which two metals are alloyed to make pewter?
Ooh, that's that. And
yeah, that and that, or that and that.
Yeah, it's what Terry just.
Is it?
No, it's what you.
I think.
No,
Mad.
we're,
Oh.
no, we're right.
Oh, I was right. All right.
I
Thank
know
you.
that. I'll tell you. Yep, Dora got it. Tin and lead. First in here was Mad.
Really good.
Right. Who then tried to talk himself out of it.
You know.
Yeah, it's weird stuff in it, pewter. Horrible.
Oh, I can't pronounce
Makes
it.
good beer mugs, though.
Oh, you don't want to drink beer out of pewter.
No.
That's not good at all.
Try drinking water out of lead tanks and lead pipes. I tried that once.
Yeah.
Which Spanish painter had his first exhibition at the age of 16?
Don't know.
Yep.
Don't know any Spanish painters.
Well, don't know them personally.
Oh,
No. Yeah, I never met the guy.
The only future I have is a computer. Me too, Dora.
I'll go with the thing.
John
The
Rapp,
thing.
correct. And first in here is Miffet Picasso.
Yay!
Where did the mutineers of the Bounty settle?
There.
Oh shit! I wasn't quick enough again. I'm gonna have to get Mippet to stand in the corner like I tell Pip to do.
Yeah, but I don't answer every question, Terry.
She was wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Ha ha! You're wrong anyway. Ha ha
ha. So are you.
Oh, I can't think of the
No,
island.
Dora.
I know they. Yeah, that's
Yep.
the one. That's the one.
John Rapp, Pitcairn Islands. And first in here, farmers.
Yeah, there's 50 people there. 50 families, and they're all descendants of the ship.
Correct.
What is the longest river in Italy?
I don't know about that long.
Nope.
I don't have an exhaustive list of Italian rivers, I have to admit.
Give me a sec. I want to go Google it.
Teletubby.
Pitcairn Island was my first Morse code contact. And it's quite...
Dipsy.
And it's quite rare.
And?
Red Bailey, well done. Poe. And farmers. What does a polyandric woman have more than one of?
Polly what?
Polyandric.
That's scary.
Have more than one of.
Yeah. Is it right, Pip?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? All right.
Yeah. I wasn't certain if it was or not.
From the Greek word andros. Technically, yes, Dora, I'll give you that. Husband is the answer. Well done to Miffet. I'm getting dizzy, come back with them.
Right, Dora. Man.
What links Brazil, Uruguay, Mozambique, and Angola?
What?
What links Brazil, Uruguay, Mozambique, and Angola?
Oh, links. Okay, links.
A hell of a big strait between Uruguay and Angola. No. Oh. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's not technically right. It's they are colonies of Portugal, so these would have done.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Carl, well done.
Yeah. Bloody hell, he beat Dora.
What is the American equivalent of the Irish poteen? Sorry.
Oh, I don't know what it is. I haven't a clue.
Pablo Escobar.
Probably.
What links all them countries? You put Pablo Escobar.
I know what links them all.
Yeah. Well, it used to be Pablo Escobar. They got him, didn't they?
Poteen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Spelled P-O-T-E-E-N, but Poteen.
Don't know.
The American equivalent, we have a winner, Irish stew.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Moonshine.
Good one.
Oh, no, that's too hard. In 1911, the archaeologist Hiram Bingham discovered what lost city?
London.
1911, I think they may have found it before that.
He woke up and thought, shit, I've lost London. Where am I?
I'm sure that's not how it's spelt, but that's how it's pronounced. If it is that one.
Yeah, it is.
Ah.
I can't type quick enough.
They're still finding cities
Stuff.
out there.
Yeah.
There's an awful lot of sort of ground penetrating radar mapping that they're doing. They're going, bloody hell, look, we found another one.
Yeah, another one.
Because they're all hidden in amongst the trees, aren't they?
What country is that in?
It's one of the...
Near Panama.
It's
not down the road
yeah,
from
one
Panama.
of the American ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're still finding cities that they had no idea about.
Oh, aren't they just?
Yeah.
And how big they are too with that
Yeah,
ground
they were huge civilizations, and their towns and cities were very well developed and constructed.
Yeah. And funny enough, we only know about this because we have satellites orbiting the Earth.
Yeah, it's a lot of satellites. A lot of stuff is coming up.
No, not Hong Kong. Not Tyre, not Troy. Okay. Peanuts don't know. It's Machu Picchu.
Yay! Oh, except for Boo, Farmer got it before I did.
Oh, sorry. you're just going to have to type quicker.
I was typing quick.
No, I mean quicker.
Who wrote the book Billy Budd and also Moby Dick?
What the hell was his name?
Call Me Ishmael. Oh no, hang on a minute. That's the opening line to Moby Dick. Oh, what's his bloody name?
Oh.
Over Macho Grande? No, I'll never
not
be over
sure,
Macho
but-
Grande.
Second name's right. Well, we'll just go with second name.
Oh, good. Yeah, I knew that it was. Yeah, I wasn't sure about the first one. So
I think his first name is that.
Yes, it is.
okay. We'll go Harvey's Farmer.
All right, we'll go Harvey.
Irish stew, correct with Herman Melville.
Oh, well done, Irish there. Haddock. Doris put. It's a bit of a fishy story. Yeah.
Which highwayman rode the horse Black Bess?
These are all too technical for me.
It's a story and a pantomime.
That's what I said. It's too technical. It's a book. You got to read the book. I don't do books.
But you
Stand and
scared
deliver.
of it though.
Good old Adamant.
Oh, was it that? Was it? All right.
And
Okay.
deliver
Your money,
your money or your wife.
Have they worked out whether he was real or not, or is he just fable?
I think like a lot of these things, there was an element of truth in a lot of these stories.
Yeah.
Because there was an awful lot of sort of highway robbery going on.
Yeah.
And we have a correct answer in the chat. Irish stew, Dick Turpin, and Farmer's Boy. Dick Turpin was the answer. I hope you all know your DC comic.
Oh.
Oh, there's going to be arguments now. Is it DC or Marvel? Even though it's the same bloke that ripped both of them.
No, they're both crap.
Barry Allen was the alter ego of which DC comic superhero?
Oh, that's easy. Everyone knows that.
I don't.
I didn't.
I only read 2000 AD. Ask me questions on Judge Dredd.
I only know it because my daughter always used to watch it. And I think, what a wimp. Really? If that's who he's supposed to be, he's a right wimp.
I've watched a lot of the stuff on Netflix, and an awful lot of it is just rubbish.
He's just spoiled brat. That's all he is.
I'm not sure what you were typing in there. Kind of in there, but no. John Rapp got it. The Flash. And Mad in here.
Who?
The Flash.
The Flash.
Who's the Flash? What?
Exactly.
In 1901.
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay. On.
Sorry, I was just wondering if the TV series is still going, the recent one.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's on Sky, isn't it?
Oh, that's why I don't see it then.
I know
Yeah.
my
Don't have
two
Sky.
fellas watch it.
I think it's on Foxtel over here.
Yeah, but is it still going, or is it just repeats?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a 6th series or 7th series just started.
Don't know.
Right.
My son watches it.
Yeah, my son and my husband watch it. In 1901, which brand of car was seen for the first time?
1901. Ooh.
Brand of car.
Oh no, that's yeah. And you got to put that on the end of it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, what farmers? Yeah, but you forgot the bit on the end.
Did it have the bit on the end?
Yeah,
The bit
because
on
it was two. That was two
It
people.
doesn't need the bit on the end, not according to me.
Oh, in it. Oh, right. I got the wrong one then. Because
No, you bloody didn't.
You keep talking yourself out of it, you know.
Oh, sorry.
God's sake.
I'll
We had to go to a pub quiz with you, an actual pub quiz. Shut this. 10 answers, and your first one would have been right. Nobody in chat yet.
Nope. I don't quite know what Fred Bailey's read. Oh, that's better. He's corrected it.
It's German.
Deutschland über allen.
Possibly.
Ursprung der
Called
Technik.
after his
Yeah.
daughter, I believe. Certainly wasn't a Holden.
Yeah, I know it wasn't a Holden, John. I can definitely say that.
It wasn't Holden, no. They just copied Vauxhall.
Okay, not hanging on anymore. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Mercedes.
Farmer.
I've done that. Who was first in here? Mercedes. No, Mad put Merc.
Oh, Mad put Merc. Yeah, that's right. He did put Merc. Then try to talk himself out of it. Be confident in your decision.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I thought it was Mercedes-Benz, but it wasn't. It's Daimler-Benz, wasn't it?
Yes.
They made the first car. Sort of steam-powered thing.
In Norse mythology, what is the name of the ultimate battle?
The ultimate battle.
Like
something like that. Oh.
No.
I think Mippett's right.
Mippet got it.
Mippett's been watching the Avengers or.
Good on you, Thor.
Sounds like
I
a
love
brandy.
Thor movies.
And Dora got it. Yep. Ragnar.
Yeah, it sounds like a brandy.
Mippet and Dora, well done, ladies.
That's cognac.
Sorry, I went all Richard Wagner. Da, 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 da.
In 1890, the first electric what opened in London?
First
Electric what?
No, that wouldn't be that. Oh.
Oh, I know.
I forgot a letter.
There we go. I'll try that.
Electric what opened?
Oh yeah, could be Terry. Dora's put Van Halen.
do 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 do. Van Halen, Hot for Teacher. Ah, what a track.
Oh, Irish Stew said don't bother with the album. There's only 2 passable songs on it.
I didn't know there was a such thing as an electric toilet.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. My answer here is Underground Railway.
Ah, yes, because prior to that, they were, I think the very first ones were horse-drawn. Then they were steam. Can you believe that? The London Underground was steam-powered.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. And then they went to electric.
Yeah.
And a lot of the underground tunnels are still the same ones that were built in 18...
Exactly.
And they leak like sieves.
Yep.
they have to keep upgrading the pumping stations to keep pumping the water out that leaks in all the time.
And they actually got sealed doors on the end, so if there's a flood or something, they can seal them.
Yeah, that's
a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah, so some of those underground tunnels are still date from the 1860s, 1870s, 1880s, which is quite something.
Okay. Oilseed rape belongs to which plant family?
Pass. That's evil stuff.
You say that again, Pip?
Oilseed rape belongs to which plant family? R-A-P-E.
I'm trying to think of exactly what the is it that?
No.
You can't walk into it because if you have it poured in,
because that's something very similar.
Yeah,
my dad's never been able to grow oilseed rape, mainly because his trailers aren't watertight enough.
Yeah, it's got to be watertight. If you pour it in a building and try walk it or climbing up it, you won't. You just walk into it and drown.
His trailers can contain wheat and barley, but if you put rape or the other one in, it'll just piss out the smallest crap.
They don't call it that here anymore. They call it canola.
Yeah, you find out when you go to load it up whether your lorry bucket is very good or not. You find all the little holes.
And of course, you have to
responsible
cut it first before.
Responsible for setting a lot of harvesters on fire here too.
Yes, you have to cut it first and then harvest it. You can't just go in there with a combine harvester and think, right, I'll just do everything in one go like you can with everything else. No, my dad's always avoided it like the plague. He can't be doing with the stuff.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Quite a big crop here.
Out the door.
And it's a lot of the seed actually disappears in the ground again.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
So the answer is nobody got it. It's mustard.
Oh, the obvious blood, because everybody goes, oh, look at that mustard field. No, it's not mustard, it's rape.
Yeah, it's rape. That's caused a lot of breathing problems as well.
It stinks when it sets.
But this just reinforces the fact that I'm not actually a farmer. Because if I was a farmer, I would have known that.
So basically, you're a shit farmer.
No, I'm not a farmer. I'm a bloody engineer.
An engineer farmer.
No, just an engineer. Sorry. I just happened to grow up on a farm. That was all.
Right, next question. Which Norwegian politician's name became a word for traitor?
It's that one.
It is.
Who?
What?
Oh, good grief. You don't know
I don't.
history, then.
No, I don't.
Tommy was upstairs. We're ordering a burger for lunch.
Who was he when he was at home?
I think that all dates back from the Second World War, doesn't it?
I think so, yeah.
If I remember rightly.
Was he English?
No, he was Norwegian.
Oh, Norwegian.
Within the question, Mad?
Yeah, that's in the question.
Oh, sort of.
Which Norwegian politician?
I just heard politician and my mind went blank.
Yes, it was Quisling. It was Vidkun. Quisling.
Yeah, not quite sure. He headed the government of Norway after the Germans invaded and occupied them. So he was held in the same sort of regard as the Vichy French government were after the Germans invaded France.
Okay. What is the capital of Morocco?
Oh, that's a good one. Morocco.
I can't think.
No, not quite, maybe.
Hang on.
I don't know.
That's it.
Don't know that one.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, right. Oh. No, I couldn't remember that one at all.
No, I was well off the mark.
Got an M, people. We got an M. Not Marrakesh. Not hashish.
What, the road to Marrakesh?
Yeah. Oh, we know a song about that.
Not Marrakesh.
Shame it's not that though.
Yeah. Have we got anyone? Oh, yeah.
You got lots of Marrakeshes.
I like Irish stew, hashish. Nice bit of Moroccan black. Yeah.
10 seconds in the chat. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Mippet got it. It's Rabat.
And do you know how I knew that?
Yeah,
Because
no.
a friend's son is getting married there this year, or well, was supposed to be getting married there this year.
Ah,
The only reason I know that.
that's fair. It doesn't matter
Yeah.
how you know it.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is interesting. What shape?
Add.
Sorry.
What shape were the sailors' plates in Nelson's navy? What shape were the sailors' plates in Nelson's navy?
Multiple pieces after a riot, I would have thought. But I had the faintest idea.
I don't know.
Pick a shape.
Pick a shape.
Yeah.
Any shape.
Pick a shape.
Any shape.
There is a correct shape in there. Yep. John Rat got it. Farmer's Boys got it.
There's a reason.
As in square meals.
Yes.
Ma, do you want to do the quiz?
Well, I thought triangle for 3 squares a day.
Do I what?
You want to do the quiz?
No.
Shut up there.
Yes, mummy.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. It's religion.
Yeah.
Linus Torvalds invented and wrote what? Linus Torvalds, or Torvalds. I'm saying Torvalds.
Oh, shit. I meant to put an X on the end of that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What, that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
I'll take that
And
one.
everybody knows there's an X on the end of it. Well done. Yep, well done, Dora. It was Linus.
He's just dumped, for a bit of information, just dumped Intel and gone to AMD.
Okay. Was that English?
Sorry?
I said, was that English?
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know.
Well, it is for computer techie people.
Okay, the Bander macaque has which commoner name? Bander macaque.
Yes, sir. I bet he wish he invented Unix. It'd be worth a lot more money. He got his code from... Well, there was a lawsuit against him, actually. But they dropped it, I think.
I don't know.
I'm guessing its commoner name came from blood groups. Yes, it's a monkey, but it's a specific monkey. Think blood groups.
That one.
Yes.
Thank you for the clue.
It could only be one.
Well, I was trying to remember what a bloody macaque is. And I couldn't.
Nathan Thompson.
Nathan Thompson. Ain't that clever?
Yep, plan count. It's a rhesus monkey. Okay. And farmers.
After the clue.
Zambia and Zimbabwe used to be called what?
Yeah. Who's going to get it in there first? I'll put it in. Oh. Oh, no, that's not how it's spelled.
No, still not Marrakesh.
Not that one, Pip.
Not that one. No, man. Yep, Dora got it. It's Rhodesia.
Hey.
Yeah.
Named after Cecil Rhodes.
That's right. And L. Ron Hubbard tried to buy it off him.
Mm.
What is the staple food of 1/3 of the world's population?
Oh, I'm going to type it now.
But they could be wrong.
Yeah, could be.
They're not, but they could be.
Yeah.
Oh, now you say.
Yeah, Dora got it out there, and Farmer's Boy first in.
I haven't seen many people eat that, Terry.
Eat flour. Yeah.
It's right.
Do you want a cupful or do you want a spoonful?
Nobody's gonna know that. Nobody's gonna know that. Okay, this is a very simple, very quick answer. So everyone's in for a shot in this one. What digit does not exist in Roman numerals? Oh.
Oh,
We're all
crap.
there.
My hand was over the number pad.
Who's put O? I did. I put O.
That's
So
not
you,
a
Terry.
numeral.
Well, I put the thing that's round.
Yeah. That should be that should be tucked in on the sides.
Fast
Sorry.
fingers, Dora got it first. 0.
O.
Well,
Okay, I need both names.
O's round, isn't it?
Yeah, I would
If
say
it's a letter, not a number.
Yeah.
whatever.
press
Both names needed in this one, please.
Okay.
Who was nicknamed the Desert Fox?
Oh.
Some dude.
Yeah. Farmer's there.
Oh, it didn't keep flashing.
If there's one thing I know, it's German World War II stuff.
It's
That
anything with a track on it. Yeah.
That is my chosen specialist subject. The Germans and World War II.
Do these questions got a limit on the amount you're doing, or you just going to a certain amount?
I'm just doing one page. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 left.
Yeah, technically, Surf, that ain't correct because that is an absolute.
Both names I said. Sorry, Sam Cam. First in was Irish Stew, Erwin Rommel, Farmer's Boy.
James Mason. Hello, Boggs.
No, James Mason played Rommel.
What aid to archaeologists was found in Egypt in 1799?
What?
What aid to archaeologists? And it was dated from 197.
Bet Dora gets that.
It was dated to 197 BC.
I like Gravity's answer.
Treasure. X marks the spot.
Somebody's got it in here yet.
Where you been, Boggs? We've missed you.
Oh, is it that
The
one?
other one.
That one.
Spade. A calendar.
What? So they dug up a spade and thought, hang on.
Oh, that'll be coming handy.
This is what we should be using.
Yeah, Carl Edwards got it, and Farmers eventually.
Yeah.
Stone. Not reading that one. That's too British.
Was it a big pig? Locals.
Who was the jeweler to the Russian court, famous for Easter eggs?
Oh, God.
Yep.
I don't know how to
I've
spell
got that
it.
one.
Yeah.
I don't know how to spell it either. I'm trying to work out how to spell it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Forget.
Close enough, Terry. I know what you mean.
Yeah, I knew that it was an and a G, and okay, no, it wasn't it?
And I thought I
Bother
spelled
putting all
badly.
the little. I wasn't going to put all the little fancy bits over the letters because I can't remember what the alt codes are.
A Faberger.
Fabergé, Dora.
Well, I was trying to type it quick, but Farmer still beat me.
A Faberge.
A Faberger.
It's probably only about 4 left, Terry. Now,
Okay.
Crap. Okay. What type of food is tara masalata?
Blah, 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 blah.
Tara masalata.
I've heard of it and I can't remember what it is.
What type of food? Oh, yeah.
Language, non-sex.
Nope.
I just can't remember what it is.
Farmers was going to make some earlier.
Oh, no.
I'm going to give it to Scam Cam because he put a fish in it. Yes, it's a cured or smoked cod roe.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's Greek. It's pink. It's horrible.
Pink is horrible.
That isn't what I was going to make.
No.
Well, it wasn't going to be pink.
I hope not. Doctor. Agusia. I'm going to put it in the thingy. Is the loss of which sense? This is how you.
How to pronounce words?
Yeah, I've got that. Agusia. I don't know. I don't even know the answer.
I was going to put that first, Muppet, but I thought I wouldn't get it right. So.
Oh, it's probably wrong. It's the only sense I could think of at the time.
Well, the one I put in still a sense.
Maybe we've got
Sure,
1, 2,
exactly.
3, and they're all wrong. So you've got 2 to choose from.
Yeah, Dora,
it's
you're
not
on the same track as what I put.
Nope.
Well, as you get older, you
Last
lose
one.
it.
What have you missed out? It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. One left.
Got to be then, isn't it? That one.
Can't see anything. Nope.
Faintest idea. I mean, if you're clever at English, does the way it's spelled give it a clue?
No,
because a lot of these things don't. Because quite a lot of these things
Maybe
are
Latin or
based
Greek.
on. Yeah, they're based on Latin or Greek, and.
Well done, Paul. Did you see my clue? Nobody was paying attention.
Yeah, I did.
Well, there was a clue, and we missed it.
There was a clue. Ah, you weren't looking at me. Surf and Paul. Taste. I went like that.
Yeah, you definitely lose it with all them things gravity was sending you.
Yeah, you wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
2 left.
Don't eat the pickled mudfish.
Which Irish political party's name translate as "we ourselves"?
The only one I can think of is that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. That's the one I was trying to think of.
From Gaelic, really.
Yeah, I'm going with you, Farmer.
Zag, my microphone didn't understand me.
Scared of getting walls.
What's it called?
Surf got the hint. Well done.
Something?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever it is.
Yes, Dora. Sinn Féin. Last question.
Okay.
Who performed the first heart transplant in South Africa?
No, that's too specialised for me. I can't remember that.
Ain't the faintest idea.
I remember when I was at primary school, primary 5, yeah. We used to get little boxes and collect money for them. It was a charity named after him. Not Carl Edwards, Dora, no. Carl Edwards should be getting this. Yeah. Yeah. Christian Bernard. And
Dr.
the charity
Bernardo.
was Bernardo's, that's right.
Bernardo. Oh, I didn't realise that's what it's all started from.
Yeah.
I always thought it's children, Bernardo's.
Yeah.
He did the first heart transplant. Right, that's me done, Terry.
Oh, great.
Well done, everybody.
Witch doctor.
Add up your
Which
scores.
doctor? That doctor.
Add up your scores.
Boggs put a lion.
I'm saying Dora out there and Farmer's in here.
I got 22 and a half. I got a half point from Herman.
When in its quiz, we'll have a World War I question. There you go.
I think I got 2.5.
You can have my half, so you can make 3 if you like.
Have we got a we haven't got a story. We watched that the other night, didn't we?
There's one coming up later on.
Yeah. Premiere at 3 o'clock, people. All you nerds out there.
3 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's another 3 hours yet.
Yeah. Well,
Or
I don't know
2
how long
hours.
you're going to go. And last week it was
Yeah,
4.
right. I'm going to go. You know, I'm not going to be streaming for that long.
I thought I'll put it on at 3, and then if just in case you
No,
go
not for,
until
not, I don't go.
Terry,
I'm
I
not
got
going for
Terry.
6 hours, 7 hours.
Let the light to the Premier, people.
Oh dear.
So if you do it for that long, you're streaming longer than Riley is.
Oh.
You'll just have to wake me up when you premiere starts.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. You can watch it later.
Yeah.
You will enjoy it.
Well, I'll watch a video to finish off with.
Is that on third? It's on light.
Okay, who we got? Have to take my judgment for tonight for the video. There's no voting. That's okay for you, Peanuts, if I pick it? See what they say.
You can't put your nose on stream.
I said pick a video. I didn't say pick an appendage.
You said if it's okay if you pick it.
Nerd is a geek, Dora.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
sure there's
that's as close as you can get.
A nerd is someone who likes...
Comic books, computers, blah, blah, geek.
Exactly.
Collecting, train spotting, collecting stuff.
No, I wouldn't call a train spotter a nerd.
No.
Geek.
Revenge of the nerds is
A
what you need
geek
to
is an
see.
enthusiast of a particular topic or field. They tend to be collection orientated, whereas a nerd is a studious intellectual, although again of a particular topic or field. They are achievement orientated.
Yeah. Standing there on a bridge taking train numbers does not quantify that.
I couldn't do that if you paid me, but I will happily go down to the tank museum and watch tanks driving around all day.
Well, that's more exciting.
What about
Which I was supposed to be doing this month.
Would a nerd be also somebody that's got little trays and bottles and tools and little models and gluing them together and building little models?
Yeah, you.
Like
yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Farmer. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yes, and I make no apologies for it. One day I will build all of those kits.
And I've even heard some nerds even like paintball.
I bought it upstairs.
You got it ready? Oh, it's all ready to go. Okay.
If you want to see and listen to a paintball gun pretending to fire 10 rounds a second, I've just got
ready
to put it
to
all
go.
together.
What's today?
Yeah.
Saturday. That'll be Monday. That'll be Monday night then.
Yeah. All right, we'll do it Monday then.
Yeah, on. I don't know whose stream we'll be on. I don't know if we'll be on Alan's or Pip's. Don't know yet.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, I can stay up here for another month yet. I'm not playing until July, so.
I can do a quick impersonation. See if you can guess who it is. Are you ready?
Go on then.
Hey, Aunt. Something happening.
Quiet.
It's very quiet.
Oh.
What?
Does that mean I've got to go and get my crash helmet?
You haven't got the shield over it, Matt. You gotta have the shield. You gotta have that mirror shield.
Hang on a minute. If we're doing impersonations,
Wait, you're gonna do an impersonation of Mad now, are you, Farmer?
Yeah, you're not allowed to have mirror ones on a bike legally over here, Alan. Terry.
Okay.
Yeah. Yay! Now I recognise you.
Yeah, but who are you impersonating?
Himself.
Yeah, he's impersonating himself.
I mean, I could pop downstairs and get my crash helmet and put that on if you
No,
want.
no, that's okay. That's okay.
No, we're not allowed to have anything. I can't remember. It's got to be less than 30% or something.
Yeah,
to
that's
the visor into it.
That's my summer visor. It is quite heavily tinted because when you get out there in the bright sunlight, you know, and your hands are full, you can't just sort of, keep doing that.
The thing is, it's quite weird because you're allowed to have sunglasses on, which are like 50% reduction in, but you mustn't have a visor, which is equivalent.
No, I've got the visor on my crash helmet is the darkest tint that you're legally allowed.
Yeah.
But it's more of a smoke than a tint than anything.
Yeah.
But then my glasses automatically darken anyway. So if it gets really bright, then eventually my glasses will go dark as well. So
yeah, which I can never understand that law. I think
No,
if you're allowed to wear sunglasses, but the visors because you can't be seen into it.
Well, it's silly because if your visor's really dark and you go out at night and you can't see anything, what do? You lift your bloody visor.
Yeah.
That's
the main reason. Yeah, the main reason why I don't wear a dark visor because I do a lot of night riding as well.
Yeah, I tend not to. So, but like I say, mine's not actually that. It's not as dark as the visor on my paintball mask.
Oh, shut up, you two. Press play, Terry.
Press play, Terry.
I was asking the peanuts, were they ready too?
Meow.
Meow.
They haven't answered yet, so.
Oh, so we can talk more about helmets.
Well, if they haven't answered, I'm just waiting for their answer, and they haven't said nothing.
What makes your bike helmet, Farmers?
Just trying to remember. It's an Arai.
Oh.
It was on sale, but I know why it was on sale because it's bloody noisy.
Surf said yes. It was before the question, but Surf did say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Non-sex says press play.
Is
We're ready. Okay, Dora, thank you. Shut up. Bye.
The Oxford English Dictionary describes a fail as a mistake or lack of success in doing something. When it comes to failure, there is absolutely no group of people that do it better than Flat Earthers. Welcome to Flat Earth Fail Compilation 13.
Time for coffee.
Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Flat Earth Friday with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Before we begin today, I'd like to thank the sponsors of today's video, Surfshark VPN. Surfshark is a VPN service that makes online privacy protection easy and attainable, encrypting all internet traffic sent to and from all of your devices and making sure that your IP address is hidden so no one can see what you're doing online. On top of that, they block ads, trackers, malware and phishing attempts, and unlike other VPN services, you spend as much time online as I do sleeping, about 6 to 8 hours a day. That is why we should care about our online data. Someone can see it without your permission, which is great for protection. Use Surfshark and its HackLock system so you can get alerts various databases of leaked information and then notifies the user /SimonDan and use my code SimonDan to get 85% off and an extra 3 months free. Right, back to the inevitable fails of Flat Earth, and today we're going to start with the very well known Nathan Thompson. He has devised the first ever Flat Earth game show, a humorous take on the game show Jeopardy! Let's start as his show begins.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Nathan Thompson. This is Geo Party. I want to thank you guys all for being here. Bob, you want to go ahead and pick the first category?
Oh, Bob's there.
A 15-degree-per-hour drift.
Thanks, Bob. Let's see if we can beat him.
That'd be great. Not sure if you're still here. If not, Earth first, space later, Fishers of Men, one of the moderators, want to pick the first category. Categories tonight are Bible says, fools hate knowledge, let me straw man a map, lies in the textbooks, and liars in wires, fools in pools. So lies in the textbook for 100.
Lies in the textbook, hey? Interesting.
Fingers on the keyboard, ladies and gentlemen. According to the globe religion, what causes the seasons of Earth?
A 15-degree-per-hour drift.
Bob, that's Earth's rotation. Try again, please.
That's an easy T-ball one for you guys. According to the globe religion, what causes the seasons of Earth? And for 100, we're going to give that to the tilt. Bob, good work.
Better, Bob. Well done.
Next category, please. Bob is in the lead with 100 points. It's going to be a tough one to beat. Dr. Law in the house. Good to see you, Dr. Law. Go ahead and pick it for you. Lies in the textbooks for 200. Thanks for coming in on perfect time in there, Bob. This is today's daily double. So this is worth 400 points, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, double points here, Bob. Come on, buddy. I don't think I've had this much fun since I was a kid and I had on those toy laser guns and I kept making all the noises. Yeah, like that.
Today's daily double. The globe religion claims aphelion is when Earth is furthest from the sun. What is it called when Earth is closest to the sun?
Oh, I know this one. Perihelion.
Aphelion is when Earth is furthest from the sun. What's it called when Earth is closest to the sun? Perihelion. Bob, 500 points.
Beat you, Bob. Now, Bob manages to retain a slender lead throughout. Let's join them as we get to the later stages.
I'm just going to start working from left to right. Bible says fools hate knowledge. Copernicus dedicated this literary work to Pope Paul III in 1543. This is a good one. Copernicus dedicated this literary work to Pope Paul III in 1543, which was 100 years before Galileo was allegedly punished for saying the same thing.
On the revolution of the heavenly spheres. Think there'll be some Googling on that one.
Copernicus dedicated this literary work to Pope Paul III in 1543, 100 years before Galileo was allegedly punished for saying the same thing. Bob says no clue. Must be a good 300-point question. If I manage to stump Bob.
My world has been a lie. Bob doesn't know.
Look it up real quick, Bob. If you don't know it, I doubt someone else in here is going to know it. Earth First Base Later says, forgot the name.
Yeah, I can understand why Simon Dan's cringing.
All right, I'll give you one more theme song. If nobody gets it, those points are going to roll over.
No. Let's leave Nathan there today. And by the way, Copernicus was a Polish churchman that wrote his book in secret and it was never published. He was on his deathbed. Galileo confessed his beliefs in front of the Vatican. There's your reason why Galileo was punished and Copernicus wasn't. Right, next up today we have Under No Pressure, who thinks it's game over for the globe. I'm pretty sure that's not a swan.
That is to say, globers do not understand the argument would be an understatement. If the Earth is a sphere and has a radius of 3959p, then every horizon to the distance must be no more than 1.225 times the square root of the observer height in feet cubed.
I recognise that voice. It's Spurs Chemo, a guy who thinks that there is a case to say that the Earth's atmosphere has no pressure whatsoever.
You see, we have an idea, a big idea, an idea so big that it would require your head, plus a scientist, plus a technician, plus a mathematician and the head of a geodetic server, and even with all of these heads, the idea still may be too big to shoehorn in.
What, that the Earth is flat? That's not too hard to understand, is it?
I propose you, the glober, are confused. You don't understand because you think the horizon is physical.
There is a physical horizon, of course, but what we usually see is not that, it is an apparent one.
It's not. To help you understand where you are going wrong, how you are wrong, and why you will always be wrong, you need to understand turbidity. Turbidity, the quality of being cloudy, opaque, or thick with suspended matter.
Yes, so atmosphere counts. Good, glad we can agree.
Thus, at certain moments of the year, certain distant reliefs are almost always hidden by atmospheric turbidity. Earth to glober, do you copy the horizon you were measuring or attempting to measure is actually made up of suspended matter, matter that sometimes obstructs objects bottom up.
Oh yes, because the setting sun is magically blocked by atmospheric turbidity, yet I can see the exact point where the setting sun hits the horizon. Must be magic turbidity.
Suspended matter that will reflect objects given the appearance of refraction or looming. Suspended matter that will never position itself static so it can be calculated from an observer's location. Geometry is now bankrupt. Height to horizon is meaningless. Height of an object beyond the imaginary horizon is redundant.
The only thing redundant here is your ability to argue for flat Earth.
Height of observer is illogical. I repeat, height of observer is illogical.
Oh my day, Spurs, really? So going higher doesn't allow you to see further then? I'm done with this rubbish. Let's move on to the next one quickly. It's old channel foe DITRH. Now he's got an issue with the recent SpaceX launch. Let's have a look, shall we? Right, so no chance you can have clouds on one side of the sky but clear on the other. No chance at all. Beautiful, wasn't it? What's his point? What? Really? Those were not exact opposite views. Question for you, DITRH. How do we know that they're not exact opposite views? Oh, that's going to become a thing. The reason we know is because of the distance between the red and white arrows. If these were on exact opposite sides, the distance between them would be the same. The angle on the top right appears to be a little bit more lined up with that silo underneath the yellow arrow. I cannot believe that the ITRH is actually arguing this. Very lazy, buddy. Our final flat earth fail comes from Rude Earther, who's playing around with an accelerometer.
I am back again. I've had to make one more reappearance regarding this matter, as people just don't seem to get my point. This is plumb bob level to gravity. This machine does not think it's plumb bob level to gravity.
It's
a bit out.
There's the bubble.
It's quite a bit out, yeah.
There's the artificial horizon, as we remembered from my previous videos.
So this vector unit has an accelerometer inside it, much like your smartphone.
Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my Eagle Tree vector until I can just get it plumb bob level. Okay, so there, almost, there. You see that? It is now operating outside of the gravitational down. It believes that down is on an angle.
Well, not really, because it's just an accelerometer, but please continue.
It just has a parameter. It does not know. It just is set parameters from inside the box. Inside the box. There you go. There it is, look. Boom, boom. Okay.
Yep, all good.
Next point is, I go here. I level gyros to 90 degrees. It is leveled 90 degrees to the centre. It is leveled 90 degrees upwards, forwards, backwards, to its left and to its right.
Please do not do what I think you're about to do.
Yeah, I think you're going to do what I think you're going to do.
Have my unit levelled here in Manchester Airport, and I travel down to South Africa. And you'll know instantly that the artificial horizon shows movement. It's a lot of movement. It's 40 degrees from the UK to South Africa. 40 degrees of movement for this machine to play with, to register as it goes around the Earth's curvature. It does not register curvature. It registers in 90-degree parallel lines from within its centre.
I wonder how many planes.
Is the simple basis
Yeah, I wonder
of this.
how many model planes.
If you don't understand now, there is no hope for you in life, I'm afraid.
Oh dear. You're moving that device around that little globe, proving only that the attitude indicator inside knows where it is. Yeah. If that was somehow an actual Earth, then the screen wouldn't change because the sensors know where down is relative to gravity. Dear oh dear, what a calamity for today's flat earthers. Flat Earth Fail 13 really was unlucky for them, wasn't it? Well, that brings another episode of Flat Earth Friday to a close. Thank you very much for joining me again. Just enough time to once again thank Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Please click on the link in the description or visit surfshark.deals/SimonDan and use my code SimonDan to get 85% off and 3 months free. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you briefly on Tuesday, where the Creaky Blinder is doing a Tinfoil Tuesday special. See you then.
Okay. I like these flat earthers with their experiments like that show how... Even I can see how wrong he was.
Yeah. And yet we're the ones who are wrong. But you just watch the demonstration and think, really? You think that's valid?
Yeah, scale would help.
Well, he only just proved that machine he was using works. That just shows.
Exactly.
Oh dear.
We don't fly model airplanes. Please don't fly model airplanes, mate.
Or even a real one, even.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay then. That'll be a lot for tonight, I think.
We've been going a little while, haven't we?
Yeah, 3 hours and 18 minutes and 16 seconds.
Plenty long enough.
Just typing my usual thing.
Oh,
On.
that was definitely you, Mad.
Somebody just blew in my ear.
That was Farmers, not me.
Farmer?
It was you. You
Farmer.
light up like a...
Farmer, did you blow
was
in my
Mad.
ear? Was Mad?
No, it was Mad.
Oh, I don't know
Yeah,
who
'cause
I
he blew in
prefer
my
blowing
ear
in
as
my ear,
well.
but I prefer
Yeah,
none of it.
mine. And he's
Funny, I heard it as well.
Oh, okay, you heard it as well, did it? Okay.
Yeah, but Mad, you lit up.
So did you. That done it after you finished talking. You went through the air. I can't do that.
Well, you did something. You moved
Just
something.
blow in your mic, Farmers.
Can't I do that?
You watch it back. You lit up like I don't know what.
Yeah, Stephanie.
I can't hear myself blowing in my own mic.
I need to blow around the corner.
No, well, you shouldn't hear yourself in your own headphones.
Oh, okay. I can do it if I change my settings in my banana.
I'm not touching my settings.
There we go.
Stop blowing each other. Sorry,
Oh, thanks,
Hey,
John. Thanks for the confidence, John.
Have I shown you my dip?
No.
Got some
Anyway.
shit big on napkins.
It's high in protein.
Well, before this goes down the wrong road again,
Hello.
like sometimes
Hello.
you juveniles will take things. Thanks,
Oh.
Madford. Thanks, Farmer. Thanks, Pip. Thanks, Gravity Guru. That guy Teller, or whatever his name is. Thanks, Mippet. Non-sex, I mean. Sam, Dora, John, Boggs, Fred, Irish, Carl, Dave, from Fondle. Did I say Irish Stew? Boggs,
Fred.
Surf, Fred, Sam.
Dimension Mike.
Yep, there we go. Thanks, guys. And good night, Peanuts. Good night, guys.
Night, Peanuts.
Night, Peanuts.
Night chili and hazelnut.